Alright, so I'll try and keep this short here, as much as I can. I'm gonna try and play around with some of the settings to hopefully where I can play with my Xbox controller. So I know they remastered the Fable Anniversary game, and that's the last two videos I released. And I'm able to play that game on my PC, but using a Xbox 360 controller, like a wireless one, which is actually pretty cool. So I don't need to have my Xbox, like my dad can use the Xbox or something while I play on my computer, which is kind of cool. But yeah, like I say, I'll be making a video on that later, kind of explain stuff like this a little bit more, so that way I'm not distracted the whole time. Plus, I kind of hate hearing her voice in these videos, so yeah. I'll be leaving the audio on since I'm the only one home right now, but
Vice Canon Hrondar hasn't picked up his mead cask in a while.
We don't get a lot of call for it. The Dominion the Tenma Walk. Pretty serious stuff, man.
Who else is going to drink this swill?
so I don't usually play more than one game at a time. So I usually would play, like, if I were on the Xbox, I would complete Fable before I would continue to play another game. But since the Elder Scrolls Online is such a vast game, I do need variety, you know? And I realized that it's probably the best for my YouTube channel in general. Even though, like, my goal isn't to become a YouTuber, it's just mainly I mainly just upload my gameplay, and that's really about it. And, kind of give you the idea of what I'm doing with my, Fable series, is I play as I did when I was younger, when I first played Xbox. And, not that I'd be posting any, not that I'd be posting, see me, I'm on the road. I'm on the safe road here. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make a dedicated video about stuff in the future, so I'll explain it all mainly later. But idea is I want to be able to go back to watching my Fable games without having to hear my annoying voice in them. That's why I kind of turn it on and off my audio settings, so that way I don't have to hear I don't have to focus on talking that much. I don't know if people necessarily care to see that kind of stuff, but all I know is I don't want to hear my own voice talking, you know. So yeah, it's just a little distracting when I'm trying to enjoy a game, you know.
This is no place for the living. Not anymore. If you're here to honor lost friends, you should come back next season. Maybe things will be better by then. Wisps or no wisps, it's wrong to leave a body unable to return to the Hysts. And the travelers who bring the bodies, well, they expect a burial. I've tried, but I can't fight wisps with a shovel. All I can do is bury the dead. The wind has not whispered that to me. There have always been wisps, but never this dangerous. My mind would be eased to see travelers free of this threat. Life here is hard enough already.
phone really quickly. So I've been charging it for a little while now. There's an update last time I played. I don't know what the update did. I never really bothered to check. So, hopefully it's fixed a little bit of the gameplay.
You are the sun on my scales.
Feeling like such a small target there. Big of an area, it's still a decent sized area. I had to check. I have 3 more and I don't see anywhere. These guys aren't what you call easy either. They're kind of
branches part and I am free.
what's that one commercial? Another drug commercial. Or something like that. Forget. Yeah, that's another thing, is I was listening back to these videos, and sometimes I'll have like the AC on, and I don't really have what you call fancy recording technology, so you'll hear like the air conditioning on in the background or something. So that's why I'm trying to avoid having my audio on. Because I want to be able to create videos without too many distractions. Yeah, like I say how distracted I am when I'm trying to get a point out. I get distracted with what I'm doing. That's why I'm trying to change a little bit. So I want to enjoy the game as much as I want to talk, you know? But I can't really do both that well. Is that all I had to do? That's a short one.
Follow. I have something to show you.
I'm working up wherever we go.
You have wandered far. Rest now with me. Why do you resist? I offer you peace.
Be strong. Begone, spirit. Come. You've seen the Dane. I have not seen her attack prey so fiercely. What quarrel does she have with you? Her voice commands the lost souls, so that's a likely reason. I weep for the other travelers who fell prey to her traps. You should leave our cursed gravesite while you still can. No, she is not destroyed. Only silenced for a time. She is old. Perhaps as old as the swamps themselves. I do not know what caused her to take an interest in the living, but this does not bode well for any of us. I wonder if this has something to do with our new visitor. We've never entertained an Altmer before, or it may just be coincidence. Volrendel seemed harmless. At first he studied our ways. Then he began taking tokens and other discards from our rituals. That was odd, but did no harm. Then he was caught digging up some of our graves. He said he simply wished to examine them. He didn't disturb the bodies, it's something else. I want to understand him, but he won't discuss it with me. He's set up camp not far from here. Perhaps there are some clues there.
That was failed.
Why are you searching my belongings? I came to this hallowed place to learn, not to deal with petty thieves. I'll report you to Jejai Teal. She won't tolerate vagabonds on this site. Of course, I should have expected this. Tell the generous Jejai Teal not to fear. My work does not threaten Argonians. It is personal, the work of decades. And now I may finally have succeeded, though I must betray the legacy of the ancestors. My wife. I'm talking about my wife. She is the joy of my life. Such grace as you see but once in 100 years. Then death took her. I could not prevent it, but I cannot let go. She was caught between worlds. Until now. My wife lives. She's blessed by an Argonian reincarnation. Thank the Hist. Though I wanted this, I was still amazed at how quickly she awoke in this place. The Dominion will execute me for desertion, so I remain here in the home my beloved created. Only here. It must be the proximity to the Hist reclaiming its dead. To have her back with me, it's wonderful. Yes, of course you should meet her. She's within. It just looks like a cave, but inside she's recreated our home.
Weird.
A traveler. Welcome. Rest at our hearth as long as you wish. Shall I prepare you some food and drink? Of course I am. Don't I look like a beautiful high elf noble? Are you with the Dominion? Did they send you to arrest my husband for desertion? Begone! He must not be bothered. My appearance? You cast aspersions on my beauty. My husband will throw you out! And he shall, for he loves me, and he will stay with me forever. You, however, will not.
Hey. Okay.
Are you well? All around you I see marks of that spirit's tendrils. You have been to the Altmer's camp. What did you find? Wife? He came with no wife. How could... Ah, how foolish of me. Our Wisp Mother has assumed the form of Balrendil's dead wife. She is strong. Far greater than the simple spirit I thought her to be. This is dangerous. Legends say you cannot destroy Wisp Mothers, just as you cannot destroy the moon or stars. No, her essence must be sealed, or else she will rise from the swamps again. She's taken a fancy to her new lover. This we can use against her. I always make plans. So, we must seal her in something ancient and powerful. See the far Zanmirs? Each holds fragments I need to make a prison. I'll prepare the ritual site. Gather the pieces and meet me where the newly dead are buried.
Another thing is, I wonder how people have gotten to such high levels, but as of the computer, I just started the C edition, so I guess I get why people are so high in level. But, I don't know. Just thinking about that just now. It's a slow process. I can't imagine how long it took them.
The urn you carry once contained the cursed souls of those who can never return to the Hist. It was punishment for their blasphemies against the Saxilil. It's lost some of its power through the ages, but it will still serve our purpose. I must conduct the rite. Your duty is simple. Do not let any souls enter this circle, or they will become trapped as well. Let me know when you are ready. The vessel calls to souls long lost. They come. The artifact is ready. Do not unseal it until it's time. You should take the vessel to the Wisp Mother. She is powerful right now, so first you must weaken her. Then open the vessel so it can take in her corrupted soul. You may need help from Valrendil to reach the Wisp Mother. I don't think Valrendil will want to help you, though. I don't know where else to look. Poor Valrendil. I fear the Wisp Mother will use him. She'll force him to protect her, even though violence is against his nature. You must be kind to him, and she must be stopped.
far do I have left to go? It's like literally about 3, maybe 4 of these guys, so I might as well kill a couple more. Sounds right.
You. My wife asked me not to allow anyone, especially you, into our sanctuary. It was heartless of you to put such fear in her. Leave! Lies. She told me you'd say such things. Why you, a stranger, could possibly hate her, I don't understand. She may have forgotten a few details. You know nothing of Death's Toll. It makes no sense. Though I may not be able to stop you now, I shan't give up. What? Very well. Sometimes I think what I see isn't quite right. Sometimes from the corner of my eye, or when she thinks I'm not looking. Anuil's clarity. Have I lost the fixed center? What is this place?
Protect me!
Gods, what is that?
You've ruined our life together.
So it was just a cave after all. A small cave.
You were right. About everything. My wife is as dead as she ever was. It was all simply a lie. I was blind. A desperate Mer, tricked by his loneliness. You know, she must have loved me. She saved my life so many times, from Dominion spies, from things in these swamps. It must have really cared. I don't know. I should stay here, if Zhizhai Teal will allow it. No other place will give me safe haven, and my people will want to execute me for treason. I can still study. Perhaps someday, I can even be forgiven.
Complete first. Yeah, something. I thought I got rid of you guys. So, yeah.
Excuse me for not rising. I'm not as spry as the hatchling I once was. Look out there, outsider. What do you see? Sadness? What of the ones who can never find their way to this place of rest? What of the ones lost to us forever? More than a story. My mother, Najipa, was one of the last to enter the White Rose prison before the Imperials fled. She died there. Since the prisoners took over, I can't approach the place. Now spirits remain separate from the Hist. That is the greater sadness. No, it is not our way. If her spirit is to return to the Hist, some part of her must be buried properly. Then she would be reunited with us, even after all this time.
There's a lot more of these left, and then I can level up. Yeah. I just wanted to talk to this guy to see if he had any dialogue.
This is no place for the living. Not anymore. If you're here to honor lost friends, you should come back next season. Maybe things will be better by then.
The up 2% at least. Slowly and surely, hopefully. Yeah, my neighbors are doing construction on their house, so that's another reason why I'm not that be using my audio as much. So we're doing like my original neighbors had moved out a few months ago, right? Then some people came in and started doing like construction like virtually right away. So it's like it's a little bit of a first world problems thing, I know, but yeah, if you could see the expansion they're doing on the back of their house, it's like it's a major project. So, yeah. Nuisance, especially like when I'm trying to get stuff done around the house. I like listening to my podcasts or audiobooks or whatever, and these people are doing construction, so it's like I don't know what to do. Yeah, to finish it, I'm not gonna be that neighbor that complains about everything. Especially when the houses in this neighborhood are old, they do need refurbishment. The whole construction thing is a little... Well, no, it's just like, I don't know, my neighbors are a little bit what you call high maintenance, it feels like. Could be wrong, so I don't really know them, but they get their truck washed virtually every week, like professionally washed every week. I don't know why that is, but it just is. but I did it anyways. just spawned there, sir? As I thought I told you. I turned around. Get me out of here. Get me to the way shrine. Get me to the way shrine.
Vice Canon Hrondar hasn't picked up his meat.
Yeah, I don't know if my neighbors are putting in the second story or not, because the stuff that they're using, or the framework that they already put up, is like these major looking steel rebar things, like the things you'd see in like skyscrapers.
Your
I
riches.
don't know the proper terms for it, but it looks really intense. So they're probably putting in some major second story. At least that's my guess. Potato, 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 potato. Potato, 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 potato. Potato.
Hatchlings murdered. I spit in Queen Iren's eye.
Woodwork, woodwork, woodwork. What's up here, right? Beach restoration. And
I saw the Keeper in town not too long ago.
Getting your hands on...
Way unthinkable.
I probably should have done that first before I did anything else. Three more of them, please.
Getting your hands on prop...
No, I shouldn't be buying them, but I'm too lazy to go find them myself, so... Beach shield. Shield. Clothing. Cotton rope. Breeches. Cotton, epilogue, whatever. Got a 4-day long one. Sheesh. Regular sword. Greaves.
What do you think those artifacts down in Bagmother did?
At least I checked.
They're not telling.
Your riches will be well.
Another distraction.
I'm actually not sure if this helps with my individual presets or not. It's nice if each of these things I deposit would boost my individual skills in each of the things, you know, like woodworking or with steel working.
I shall commend your name when I deliver these. A good day's work is sweet as sugar, but laziness is like the... I wonder if I might buy one of these off you sometime.
I guess it does.
If I can't...
What did I just consume? Just wasted one. I don't get them that often, dang it.
If I can't make what...
Edode, Okoma de Nata. Tade, Rakeba, Jejota. Pojara, Oko, Ta. Odra, Oko, Ta. Odra, Oko, Ta. Odra, Oko, Ta. Edode, Oko, Ta.
Augment what was once.
So sad.
Didn't you hear? The hatching almost didn't happen.
I see what he's doing. All those unborn
I'm gonna end it here today. Alright, until next time, peace out.